Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Dr. Boyce Watkins from Your Black World. I'm actually headed to New York City now for the next step of the Black Economic Empowerment Tour. After New York, we're going to take a little bit of a break so I can focus on some projects that we have going on. If you want to know more about the tour, visit drboycenewyork.com. That's drboycenewyork.com. Not Boyce Watkins, just Dr. Boyce New York. And you can buy your tickets. Anyway, I wanted to talk about oppression. And one of the things I think you may want to do is realize that a lot of our greatest leaders, from Malcolm X to Muhammad Ali to Martin Luther King, one of the reasons that they were able to effectively challenge oppression is because they studied the struggles of people all around the world. So I think, all of us as black folks, for example, we should know about the struggles that are occurring in, Malaysia and in, some parts of Europe and parts of Africa and things like that. And that would help us kind of put our struggle into context, because you can learn a lot from the struggles of other people and how they overcame those things. That was just a thought I wanted to share. Sometimes we think that we're the only people who've ever gone through oppression. We're the only ones who've ever had a struggle. And that's just not true. And a lot of times what I've found is that by reading about the struggles of other people, I'm able to overcome the struggles in my own life and in my own community. In fact, an example for me as a kid was as a teenager and as a young man, and even as a 30-something-year-old, I used to read about the life of Muhammad Ali and what he went through to help me realize that what I was going through ain't so bad, and that if you keep going, at the end of that dark tunnel, there is a rainbow, there is sunlight. So keep going, fight through that dark tunnel. There is a rainbow, there is sunlight at the end. You just got to push through to get to it. So I'm about to get out of here, guys. And by the way, in case you want to know what we're up to as far as film shooting and all that stuff, we just wrapped on a sitcom called Just Love, starring Miguel Nunez, Jackie Harry, Nicole Murphy, Guy Torry. I can't remember if, I think those are the names that come to mind. But just expect to see that soon. And don't forget about Steel Justice, starring Richard T. Jones, Richard Brooks, Claudia Jordan, Dame Dash, and some other people. So we're trying to do our thing in terms of supporting the creation of a black Hollywood. We can't do it by ourselves, and believe me, it's the blind leading the blind for me. I'm being educated on the process, but I'm a fast learner, so I'm learning about the business models and just wait till I get $100 million in the bank and see what I can do with a few $100,000 a year. Imagine if I had millions of dollars a year. And the things that we could do together as a community. For example, if I had even maybe 10% of Floyd Mayweather's money, not even 5%, I would probably build a chain of schools for black boys all across the country. Almost like as frequently as you see Walmarts, you would see these schools, and they would have certain principles that would educate our kids, because we have to educate our kids by the thousands, not one at a time, but by the thousands. I would also, establish some other programs that would build economic independence for black people, economic sovereignty, if you will, so that we don't think that our best chance at working is or making money is to go work for a white man. I don't believe in that stuff. So anyway, guys, by the way, so once again, the series is called Just Love. The other one is called Steel Justice. I'm headed to New York. If you want to buy a ticket, you can visit drboycenewyork.com. I'll be at the Malcolm and Betty Shabazz Center for 3 days, and I'm also going to be in Brooklyn. I got to look up the name of the church that we're speaking at. And then finally, also, just in case, if you want to sign your kids up for our wealth building program for children, you can find that at blackmillionairesoftomorrow.com. That's blackmillionairesoftomorrow.com. Take care, guys. Love you. Peace.